Plus, detoxify your life. The author of Cleanse Your Body, Clear Your Mind shares his tips, so stay with us. Well, straight ahead, the science behind those detox diets. The author of this brand new book shares his suggestions for increasing your energy and reversing illnesses. That's coming up after the break.
Well, all of us know that spring cleaning is good for our homes, and our next guest says it can be good for your health. Dr. Jeffrey Morrison has authored Cleanse Your Body, Cleanse Your Mind, which offers easy ways to get rid of harmful toxins so that you can lose weight and boost your energy level. And we're happy to welcome him to our show this morning. Thank you for joining us. This book just came out.
Yeah,
I mean, literally, it's like hot off the presses.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me here. It's very exciting, and as I told you, I was here for a medical conference talking about different ways to detoxify our bodies.
And so why do we need to detox?
Well, the reality is that our lives have been we've been getting exposed to toxins from places that we never were before. These toxins include chemicals, heavy metals, even foods that can adversely affect our health. And now it's time for people to understand that this is a serious issue, and let's take a look at how we can cleanse our body.
Is it a constant process that we have to do? Because one of the things you talk about is, you know, we have so many foods that are processed. So if you go through 30 days, you have to redo it again another 30 days, or are you just totally changing the way you eat for the rest of your life?
Well, when people read this book, they're going to begin to learn about where these toxins are coming from. So they're going to look at things in their water, their food, the air, also different cleaning supplies like we just heard our last guest talking about. When people get through the first chapter, they'll take a symptom survey to get a sense of what parts of their body are affected by toxins. And then the whole process that I take people through is a good jump start to a long-term lifestyle modification. And that's really the big difference between this and just doing like a cleanse or just like a short-term fix.
Well, let's get right to it then. Some of the things that you say are have a salad and skip the grains. We're not taking in enough greens, right?
Well, what I'm advocating is that people should take a look at the outside of the grocery store for buying most of their produce. So yes, people should eat lots of vegetables, almost any vegetables I'm telling people to eat lots of. Now there's 4 vegetables I tell people to try to avoid during their detox phase, which is the first 30 days. And that includes tomato, white potato, eggplant, and peppers. And the reason is those are nightshade vegetables, and sometimes for some people that can cause arthritis symptoms. And just avoiding them for four weeks, when you reintroduce them, if the joints pains go away and then come back, then you know that that's a problem for you.
And then to really eliminate that then from your diet, because you don't want the arthritis or the aches and pains coming back.
Once a person begins to feel well, they want to maintain that. And so that's the beauty of this program, is learning about how to take care of yourself. It's really a self-help book.
You also say avoid soy, and that was kind of surprising to me.
Yeah, we've heard about so many health benefits of soy because it's high in protein and it's a vegetable source. Really, it's actually a bean. And soy, the problem with soy nowadays is that it's been highly genetically modified. Genetic modification has some good benefits, but it also can potentially create problems. Some people can now be developing allergies to soy, and the only way to know if you have an allergy is to avoid it for a certain period, like 4 weeks, and then reintroduce it and see how you feel.
Okay, well, and that's the whole key, is to feeling a little bit better. This one I had to giggle at a little bit because you say have a little vodka instead of beer or wine. And, you know, we've heard now for several years of how good, you know, red wine is for healthy hearts. But you're saying go the other way, and you're looking at it from a calorie counting aspect.
Well, yeah, well, not only just calories, but also beer and wine are fermented, which means that there's yeast added to it, and there's still quite a bit of sugar that's left in the beverage. So if a person has to drink, like if a business person is doing the program, or somebody that has to go and entertain a great deal, vodka or tequila is distilled, and there's much less sugar and no yeast.
And then you say add a little soda to it. and that type of thing?
So a vodka soda would be a better option than a beer.
Well, there's all kinds of things that are in your book that are really interesting to read about. Avoid cooking with a microwave and then eat fruit before noon. But we are out of time. So thank you so much for joining us. For the answers to those, go to your book. And that's, you can find at Dr. Jeffrey Morrison's book, Cleanse Your Body, Clear Your Minds, in bookstores everywhere.